So, I am laying here, doing very little. I'm already pretty tachycardic. When I breathe, my sats go down. So, sorry about the beeping. I might actually just do this without talking and try to voice over after. So I'm gonna get a blood pressure reading from laying down just to see if there's a drop or significant change when I stand up. This is kind of the most important part in differentiating between orthostatic hypotension and POTS. That's actually a really good blood pressure for me. I know it's like normal, but I always used to run low and I haven't been lately. Like my blood pressure's been in the like high end of normal recently, which is kind of strange. So here I'm just putting back on the thing to get a good read so that when I stand up, I can watch the difference. Like I didn't really see the screen and it was mirrored for me, so you can't really see all that well, but I guess actually you get the basics. I mean, it's hopped up there over 120. And now I'm going to take my blood pressure. I ended up putting it on upside down, and then I stupidly move at one point to adjust the camera while I was doing this, and you'll see that it errors out, so I ended up having to take my blood pressure twice. I'm going to just speed this bit up just to get through it a bit faster. Shit. the oximeter is beeping at me because my oxygen saturation fell below 95, and yeah, that's another thing that happens when this is happening. And I don't know if it's visible, but you can see my hands shaking when I was holding it to the camera. So, as you just saw, my blood pressure didn't significantly change. Actually, I want to look at it, actually. 123 over 89, but the pulse rate was 131 when it read. And the one before that was, where'd it go? Okay, there we go. And the other one was 122 over 81 pulse rate, 100. My resting is typically about 100, like even now. I'm down. I don't feel the need to take my blood pressure again to show that it changed, because it didn't change in the first place. But like, the tachycardia is every time I stand up when I'm having a day like this. And I feel like I'm running a marathon. And I get, like, my chest gets sore. I'm out of breath. And sometimes I just captured it where when the pulse rate is rising like that, my oxygen saturations are super low. Well, not super low, but lower than what they're reading when I'm laying down. I don't know if that's typical of POTS. I don't know if that's something else going on, but I know this is not, I'm not a doctor, but I'm doing this just to show the consistency. If I sit up right now, it'll probably go kind of somewhere in between. Like, so sitting, well, it was at just around 100, I think, right? Let's see where it goes now. Yeah, so it's not jumping too high. But the minute I go from laying to standing, or even, oh, no, it is going up from sitting. And it can take a few minutes, and sometimes it goes even when I'm not moving, like, but, like, what the hell? Stand up. And here we go. I'm not getting that significant blood pressure drop, which tells me that it's not orthostatic hypotension. It's definitely more POTS like. And I'm like, I can feel it starting to make me shake and getting lightheaded, getting kind of dizzy. So I'm actually going to stop because I think I'm at my threshold. I just can't be up. Like, I can't be up. And if I try to do the smallest task, doing the dishes, anything. This is ridiculous.